So we see Muma going out for the first ban for, what team are they on? We got Click Click Boom on purple side and Mandatory Surrender on blue side, and Amumu and Rammus. That Rammus ban, that was a targeted ban for sure this time.
Oh yeah, they definitely have been listening to the stream, and they've did their miniature research, because to target out that Rammus, they know that he's very nasty, Mr. Double, with his jungle.
Oh, yep. You know, see, Click Click Boom has a ribbon on their team. That's GG right there, man. That means they have a player that is not a dick. And for anybody that's checking us out, check out our boy Shinku's stream as well. He's got a stream going. Go and follow him. Shinku, we shouted you out, man. I hope you do the same.
There you go, brother. We'll follow you, you follow us, and we'll follow the world, and we'll go to the top, man.
We'll all be followers, no leaders. No leaders anywhere, just followers.
we're all equals.
Ooh, we see a Sona band coming out. I'm pretty sure that's just something they didn't want to deal with. Really not surprised to see Ezreal as the first pick.
I mean, yeah, Mudcap is, their AD carry has been just flawless with how he's been playing Ezreal. So far, untouchable. Whoa! Oh, I see. He went with the bearded guy and then he flipped back. I dare you to go. Yeah, he didn't want to go Zillion. I wanted him to, though. If you're gonna troll, man, you gotta go all the way. You gotta go hard. Grab like Karma, you know. Go AD carry Karma. You can do it.
It's okay, Shinku. They can follow you anyways. Your stream doesn't need to be up for them to follow. You're gonna put it up when we do some drunken ARAMs with everybody at the end of the tournament, though, right?
Yeah, double streams, man.
Yeah, we'll get like
Quadra stream.
More than two. Quadra Penta stream.
Penta stream. If we get any more of that, it would probably end the world. Oh, Mundo, my favorite. Go Mundo.
Mundo,
yeah!
Mundo goes where he pleases.
Mundo file. Mundo gonna need you to come in on Saturday. So yeah, we have Leona and Corky locking in. Of course, I forgot to mention that.
See Shyvana. I haven't seen
boom! We're going down on the stereo.
I haven't seen Shyvana jungle for a while. How do you feel about her in Season 3?
She's not really used as much, man. I'm not saying she's bad. I don't use her.
I like Lulu.
Use her that much either.
I do like Lulu as a support though, because she's very, very hard to counter. She does counter a lot of the current supports because of her different amounts of CC and basic just lane control that she has with her speed ups, her shields, her pixies. Everything that she has is basic. I mean, every move is viable as opposed to just one or two being real good on a particular support.
All that slow and poke she can provide can actually do a lot of damage, especially to a squishy such as Corky. Luckily, there's Leona there, but Leona is probably going to be completely zoned for a while because as tanky as Leona is, until she's level 6 or beyond, she's going to be getting her and that Corky zoned out because Lulu and the poke from Ezreal and Lulu, that's a lot. That's like a Sona easy poke comp, except instead of having damage, the amount of damage that Sona does, Lulu has damage plus the slows. So even escaping them when they are poking you is going to be difficult. We've got the Cho'Gath and the Jace for the final lock-ins on Mandatory Surrender, as Click Click Boom grabs their Maokai and their TF. We love TF, you know, he used to be banned quite often, not even that, a couple weeks ago, because his global ult, what's not really global, but his wide range, his very long ult will allow him to just catch you off guard. Say you're running away and you think you got it. All of a sudden, here comes Gold Card TF out of nowhere in your face, stunning you and just disrupting your escape plans and getting you aced. So that is a champion that you must be terrified of. And I have no idea who's going mid on, I guess it would be most likely Cho'Gath on Mandatory Surrender. I guess that's some new form of countering TF. And the final pick was yours for Click Click Boom.
Oh, wow, Mudcat, you're awesome. They're banning their champions out with, like last game is Malphite, Amumu, and Darius, so they made MAD as an acronym. This time it's Amumu, Shen, and Sona. So take the first the first letter of each of those three bands and spell your word.
What'd you say?
Look on the band champions on the left-hand side and spell the word with the first letter of each of the champions' names. Go straight down.
Mr. Wong?
It spells ass, you dork. Amumu, Shen, Sona.
What?
Ass.
Club Life Radio. Welcome to my very own channel. Only on Sirius XM.
Oh, dude, I totally didn't even notice. I was like paying attention to the champions. You never said the bands. Oh, wow, that's awesome.
You're such a dork. You're like, what did you say, like Mr. Wong or something?
Well, no, Mr. Double ONG is actually Mr. Wong. His W is,
Ah.
I have no idea. He even spelled it out. The OH equals O, the EN equals N, the JI equals G. He didn't tell me what the W was.
I love this song. I don't know who does this, but this is an awesome beat. Tiesto Showtek, hell yeah.
I love this song. I don't know how to
Now, I know you heard that.
Yeah, I turned it up to hear it. It's okay. Yeah, it's a little groovy. You know, it's not techno. It's electro. You've got red on you. Oh, cookie. It's one of my favorite movies, man. I love Shaun of the Dead.
What did
Awesome
I
writing
do with that?
And what are you doing, Qilong? Are in game now, folks. So we have this off in the loading screen, but I will be talking about team comps and who's jungling because they're already seeing that, and as they're starting. Shyvana for Mandatory Surrender. Shyvana for Mandatory Surrender is going to be the jungler, and for Click Click Boom we have Malachi. We look at Malachi jungle. He's awesome. His Twisted Advance will just really, you can catch opponents off guard from such range. Click and be near it. All right, so the reason why we have a core with Leona on Click Click Boom's team is because Leona's going to provide the amount of sustain and stuns that is needed to protect Corki, and since Corki does true damage, with his, what do you call that move? Having a brain fart. His Missile Barrage. I wanted to say True Shot Barrage, but I knew that was wrong because that would have been Ezreal. With his Missile Barrage, that's going to allow him to do poke from very long distance. So they have a great late game team combo so far. Shyvana as a jungler, I find that she's too squishy, even in her dragon form. Even a lot of items, I still feel like she gets knocked down way too easily. I'm not sure if there's a rework in order for that, but it doesn't seem like she has the amount of sustain as other junglers, but she does have amazing ganking potential. She's extremely quick on her feet, You know, she pops her W with her spinning flame. Ooh, that's really pretty. We got an entire gold skin team. The other one's kind of mixed match. All platinums. Well, actually, there's 3 platinums on Mandatory Surrender. The Mudkip, of course, is a diamond, and that's very, very impressive. And you got Lulu, who's a gold. Mr. Wong, or double OMG. Double OMG. Double OMG. Sure doesn't choke in the bones. My cat's gnawing on a chicken bone. I don't know if that's good, but he really likes it. Make sure he doesn't choke though.
Sorry about that. My mic came unplugged.
Oh, so you've been talking the whole time. Okay.
Yeah, I've been talking this whole time, and I'm like, wow, he's just talking right over me.
Yeah, we don't care what you have to say, Michael. Just go back into the darkness.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Shyvana though. She has her burnout. Shyvana has her burnout, and that makes her very useful for jungling because she has that quick movement between camps. So she can clear jungles a lot faster, jungle camps a lot faster than Maokai can.
Oh, I didn't mention about jungling abilities. I was talking about team fights. You know, like I feel like she's really, really squishy. Actually, I don't feel it. I know it. She is squishy, man.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of like when you played her in an ARAM. She scales differently in a regular game. So I don't think she's an unviable jungler for this season. I think we just haven't seen the right build with her yet.
Yeah, maybe we will, man. Maybe we will. Come by clock.
So it looks like we have Team Mandatory Surrender coming down toward their red buff, and Click Click Boom. They're kind of grouping up around that red buff as well. I don't know. You think we're going to see an early invade? If we do see an early invade, I think that Click Click Boom has the advantage with that stun that they have. They have a stun, a root, 2 stuns, and a root. Technically, between Leona, Twisted Fate, and Maokai. So I think
poke from Ezreal really makes him a danger. So
that's
what really will mess up.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see any invades. I think they're just kind of protecting.
But the stronger level 1 team is definitely Click Click Booms, but it's not going to happen. They're just trying to protect their stuff. You know, they want to make sure their Shyvana gets the proper red buff so she can clear jungle camps quickly. What's going on, man? You know, nothing too crazy.
Yep. I'm really looking forward to seeing the finals. The finals, I think, is going to be a fantastic match.
Oh, man, this is going to be a fantastic match. We're in for a treat.
Being a 16-team tournament this week instead of 8 teams like it has been every other week, and I think we're going to expand the rest of them out to 16 teams. We're seeing a lot more variety of teams being able to get in and play, and then when you get to the semifinals, that's when you're starting to see the best of the best start to shine through. And the finals is definitely, you know, the top 2 teams coming out, obviously, but it's just going to be fantastic. It's going to be the best game that we've seen all day.
Okay, so far, Maokai and Shyvana both have smiteless red pill and blue pill. So neither one of them, they still got their smite, and they're saving their next jungling objective, which is cool because they're just going to plow right through the jungle and get ready for some early ganks with both buffs.
You see that movement speed, though? Shyvana, with her burnout, was able to get to her wolves a lot faster than Maokai made it over to the Rays. And that's that.
Well, she's already made her way to the blue buff.
Yeah, that's that camp clearing I was talking about, though, with the ability to do that.
York is really putting a hurt. York is putting a hurt on that Cho'Gath, man.
Yeah, he popped that ignite on him a little early. I'm not sure if I like that use of that.
Now.
It's true you don't. York is a very good champion when played correctly as well.
Leg game, he kind of falls off, but if you can just, I don't know. Here comes Shyvana with that gank, top brush. Oh, Exhaust
comes down.
Flash gonna head out on the York. York's gonna use his slow from his little demons.
He's gonna get out of there just fine.
Escape his ghouls, as they're called. Is that Lulu easy poke? Whoa, Jace and TF going at it, and Jace is zoning that TF because he has better poke actually than TF does, at least early game. Cho'Gath is way overextended. York's gonna go in with his little demon. Oh, the twisted advance is gonna come out from Maokai. Is gonna smash him down. And Silence is going to hit that York, which I still think that this Cho'Gath is going to go down, and Maokai's going to grab first blood, 400 gold, and
Pick it up with that arcane smash.
Yeah, York's going to grab some extra gold there too. It's 200 actually for the assist.
It normally is 300 and 150 for normal, like you would get for kill and assist. First blood's always 400,
that
200 though.
And that kill on that.
I think he's gonna get this Corki here though. That was a good exchange.
Actually went down. They got way too. Yeah, they got way too deep. But now Ezreal's just gonna stay in lane and keep gaining farm and getting far ahead.
That's a much better exchange.
Here comes Shyvana to try and save that mid. Oh, and Twisted Fate's gonna flash out, and he will escape and most likely take down and get that double kill. And Shyvana is dropped. That was interesting. They both they ran into that fight in that bush.
So even this game's going to turn out to be a good one because we know what we've seen from Mandatory Surrender. We've been following them through, and Click Click Boom, we saw them in the first round, and we know they're a very skilled team as well, and they're showing that right now. You know, 5 minutes into the game, it's 4-1. So I don't think Mandatory Surrender was quite expecting this level of skill from Click Click Boom.
They're definitely outplaying their opposition. But it's far from GG. Let's keep it, you know.
Oh, it's only 5.5 minutes in. Yeah, we're not. It's just early assessments based on the gameplay we've seen so far.
About 35, 45, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100,000 minutes in. That's GG. I love how this Ezreal farms. He's so good at it, man. Just defeating this Corki farm.
Yeah, if we play him in an ARAM and he gets...
It looks to me that
If we play in an ARAM and he gets Ezreal, I'm dodging.
I feel... Oh, TFL are going to come out with that gold card. They're going to stun, but there goes that cleanse on Ezreal, saving himself, and transformed that big tree into a little
that polymorph. He's just like, do-do-do-do-do. A squirrel popped out of my booty, and I started running away, and the tree just disappeared. It was crazy. It was like I was on acid. I don't know.
You kind of sound like a South Park character, like Stan or Butters or something, maybe
Butters.
combined. When you did that, I don't know, but that's what I'm gonna do. I can't wait for that game, South Park and the Stick of Truth. It's gonna be life changing.
Life changing. You would see a game as life changing, would you?
Dude, I play. You know what? There are games out there. Anyway, oh man, right now we have Cho'Gath and York just going at it, and Cho'Gath is most likely gonna go down here, even though York popped his ult. Oh, Cho'Gath's gonna run through that jungle. Gonna get away most likely. Nope, here comes Maokai.
Maokai enters and Fader closing on him.
Advance and smashed into oblivion. And there's that TF gonna try and oh, he should not run into that bush. Yeah, because he just turned into his hammer form and smacked him away.
He still got that stun out on him though.
Face check a bush. Yeah, you don't ever face check a bush, so unless you have vision there, not smart. But nothing seriously severe happened.
So York picks up another assist on that kill on Cho'Gath. And they're just keeping those stacks off Cho'Gath too. I mean, he's not level 6 yet, but the way they keep killing him now, if they keep doing that through his late game after he has his ult, then they're going to just keep him as a non-threat for later in the game.
What you said.
What I said.
The problem with Sacred Downs right now
Sacred
is
Downs.
that he's not warding. Sacred Down, just, yeah.
Sacred owned.
Man, they're TF all again. And they're going to go straight for Lulu. They didn't even bother with Ezreal. That was nasty. TF's ult has got such a ridiculously short cooldown. It's literally 111 seconds. And the longer the game goes on, the shorter that cooldown is, depending on what items he grabs.
The fact that he's using it when it comes up too is just going to make them spiral in this game too, because he's going to get so much burst damage from his wild cards. It's just going to be ridiculous. He'll be able to ult in, stun, wild card somebody, and they'll be down to half health.
So even with all the 1-6 difference in kills, because kills really don't give you that much early game unless you're on like a killing spree and you end up dying and somebody gets 500 gold. The gold's relatively the same. Maybe a 3...
2K difference.
Not even that.
2.5.
It's like... Yeah, it's like yeah. Very close, very close.
For 8.5 minutes in, though, or 9 minutes in, that's a decent amount of gold. If you multiply that by another 8 minutes, it's fine.
And will land on Cho'Gath. As Cho'Gath tries to silence him. Here comes Jace to save the day. Jace going to go in hard because he's got some guts. And I think that they're going to back off from this fight and throw down that ward. Here comes that Leona throwing out her ultimate, going to grab that Cho'Gath, stun Cho'Gath, and they're going to try and focus Cho'Gath down. But Cho'Gath ends up living. Very, very lucky.
Where you at?
So none of that panned out for. I'm at 9:35.
30.
Tell me when you're at 37.
No.
Wow, I got ahead so far.
Did you hear me say now? Because you talked when I really got there.
Yeah. I'm at 9:43.
All right, I'm like 2 seconds ahead of you.
That's okay. It's okay.
We got Team Click Click Boom going for. I'm sorry, Team Mandatory Surrender going for a dragon. They have. I don't know. That's a good idea. They know they're there. No, Click Click Boom has the Vision Ward on him. They counter ward.
Corky really trying to poke, but he's not doing much of anything.
Yeah, it's just a fate. Better take that ward down middle river. It's free gold. Might as well take
Notice
it.
what Easy grabbed. Easy grabbed a Avarice Blade, so he's getting that extra gold. And for every kill on Avarice Blade, you get +2 gold. So not only is Easy farming better,
we
than
got.
Corky,
Are you seeing it glitch up?
no, I haven't seen a glitch yet.
Everybody's frozen on my screen.
Everything. No, everything's good on mine. I'm gonna keep this action rolling, guys. Let's.
They won't be able to.
Bottom lane.
They won't be able to see anything.
Really provide a
but
lot
at least
of
you can tell them what's going on.
Yeah. Malachi's going to come into the bottom lane right now and try and gank that Easy and Lulu as Easy tries to poke. He's going to arcane shift out of a ultimate from Leona. I'm going to paint a picture for you people. Just listen. And yeah, so Ezreal and Lulu are safe from that gank. Cho'Gath will use his knock-up move, his, what the heck is that thing called? And here comes York, headlong into that tower, not really caring. But then ultimate from Shyvana on York. York once again dies. Feeding is what York is doing. Feeding that Shyvana. That was, well, yeah, now I got to freeze up. It froze up and then unfroze. That is weird. Yeah, I couldn't really keep up with the action because I had all these random freeze ups.
I'm coming back into the game now.
Shyvana going to come back to that TF again, who's lingering too long at top. But they're not going to get that TF. He's got classy shoes. With classy shoes, you can't get somebody. So classy.
Right, we're back in.
That Leona's going to land her stun and that Ezreal. Ezreal's just sitting there poking. She's going to waste her exhaust. And now they're going to follow this Leona on out and poke her down. Lulu ult's going to go out on that Ezreal. Twisted advance on EZ. He's going to arcane shift out, pop his cleanse, and still survive and continue to poke. What a great EZ. And Jace is going to come in for the help. And Shyvana's going to try and close in as well. Yup, here comes that TF ult. And Jace will take out Leona. As here comes Shyvana, gonna roll on up in here and try and get this TF. Who's gonna flash over the wall by Dragon, and the Maokai's gonna flash out as well. So only one man goes down in that whole entire altercation. What a very, very long and rigorous fight. Many things going on, but not much happening. At what time are you right now, by clock?
13:10.
Okay, cool. We're right on the money.
So Team Mandatory Surrender has closed the gold gap by a significant amount. They were down 2,500 at the 8-minute mark, and now they're only down less than 1,000. And that's got to be from farming and pulling out some kills where they got good exchanges. They got 2 kills to nothing in the last 2 exchanges.
It's the lack of mistakes. They're not making many mistakes. Even if they had a rough start, they're having a great mid-game, you know? It's still early game. They're having a great early late game. I don't know.
Early
it's like
mid?
brunch, you know?
Early mid.
Yeah, early mid game. They're having a good brunch game. Easy really poking down that tower. It will go down eventually. Right now that Leona and Corky will have the CC to deal with them from, so they won't lose their tower just yet, but it will go down. It's got minimal health, less than 25%. Jace kind of doing his jungle thing, and there goes that turret. Easy will take it down. Mudkip. Yeah. And look at Jace going hard into TF.
TF starting to have trouble, you know, exchanging with that Jace.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's Jace. And Easy still 1v2 there. Here comes Lulu, and wow. So Lulu's going to hit those slows, and then there goes that ultimate out from Leona. And Lulu's going to pop a pearl, and oh my goodness. Easy hits his true shot barrage. And it's not going to be enough. He almost got Corky. Lulu's probably going to go down too. But here comes Jace. He wants that cleanup.
And Shyvana.
They're all converting on their opponents extremely quickly. Leona will go down. Malachi will go down. And they're going to take that next bottom tower most likely.
And they take the gold lead with that. They're down 2 kills, but because of their farming and the global gold that they've taken, they are in the lead by just about 1,000 gold.
And you know what? Yeah, I mean, a little bit of the global gold, but did you notice when they got those kills, those guys were on killing sprees. So they got the plus 432 and
the assists with it. Yeah, they got the shutdowns with the assists.
And this Yorick is, I think he's rendered useless right now. He can't really do much to this Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath hasn't even bought anything yet. What is he sitting on in terms of gold? Cho'Gath is at 2k gold right now.
He just backed.
Yorick already has a Manamune.
He just backed, and let's see what he's going to pick up. He picks up a Glacial Shroud. Get that cooldown reduction and armor in.
That's awesome! That is awesome! I love the Glacial Shroud.
And I believe he's building into Mercury Treads as well, so.
Now let's take a look at Vision wards coming out. A lot of wards being bought from Click Click Boom, which is great. They have a Ruby Sightstone on their support, and she grabs 2 more sight wards. And TF has his ward as well. They're trying to light up these jungles. This is good gameplay from both teams because you also have a Ruby Sightstone on the opposition's team, and they're also all buying wards. Jace has a ward in his possession as of right now. Mandatory Surrender and Click Click Boom are neck and neck.
That's when you know you have a good team. It's not just the support's job to ward, because otherwise they wouldn't have anything when it gets to mid-late game. So it's up to the entire team to ward all around the map. To get that vision for your team, to get that advantage. So you're taking out that fog of war as a factor in any team fight or positioning scenario that you may come across. And I really like how they're pushing out bottom lane. They push out bottom lane so they force that pressure on that bottom turret, and it just gives them better Baron control. You know, when they have control of that Baron, it's just going to make vying for the Baron buff itself so much easier. I think York's going to go down here. Yeah, he picks up that kill quite easily. York just going to stay in lane and try to farm a little bit with his ultimate that was still up. Quite a lot of pressure going on mid lane right now. They have, look at the wards coming out from Mandatory Surrender right now. They have their entire blue, like this blue side of Click Click Boom's jungle lit up.
Alright, we need to talk about this fight here because there's a lot going on. Lulu popped her ult. Shyvana goes into dragon form. EZ's doing massive amounts of poke. Going to take out that Corky. Almost dies from the turret. Somehow ends up living through his arcane shift. And yeah, so now they have complete control. And then Lulu's going to continue to fight this Malachi one-on-one. TF all coming in, going to take out this. Oh my god! And Easy even knew he knew he was going to die. So he says, I'm going to dive this Malachi. Takes him out. The plays.
That was a very good play. That was a very good play.
Yeah, when you know you're dead and you're not going to escape, turn and fight because you can at least do damage so your allies or somebody can come in and do for a cleanup. But he ended up cleaning that Malachi up himself. Beautiful, beautiful job. This Easy is impressive. Oh my gosh, Rupture gonna knock up that Twisted Fate there. Jace gonna come in and smash him into oblivion.
He just got dunked on quite hard. Michael Jordan's back. Oh, the Rupture goes up on Yorick.
Yeah.
Yorick drops his ult. Leona coming in. She tries to lay down that stun.
Oh my goodness, so much happening. It's unbelievable. And look at Cho'Gath, he's getting pretty big. True Shot Barrage lands on Leona slightly, but doesn't really do much damage.
And like you said, I want to see Lulu ult go out on Cho'Gath so we can see a roaming Baron Nashor.
Yeah, he's like, it's like his baby, you know, like Baron Nashor.
I think he's bigger. I think he's bigger than Baron Nashor at that point, and he's harder to take down.
Yeah. Even if you use Surge, remember what Surge?
Oh yeah.
So he'd be like massive. I don't think Surge exists anymore, though, does it?
I don't know.
Dominion? Oh. An eyelash on my lip. That was weird. I'm falling apart. EZ trading punches with this Corki down here. He should probably back off.
The Corki's about even with EZ as far as kills and farm goes. They're not too far apart, but his ability to burst is just so much higher than EZ's. EZ really needs that support.
Well,
EZ really needs
EZ
really needs that support there to get that burst in, because he can't have the burst coming down on him so much to be able to counteract it. He just doesn't have that ability yet. With more attack speed, then he'll get there, I believe. But at this point, he's just not there.
True Shot Barrage gonna excuse me, pardon me. Gonna land on that Leona again. Leona loves taking those True Shot Barrages. Not enough to really affect her. Everybody's going into this blue here. They're gonna ward this place up, and TF is going to what in the world? Dragon form. Shyvana. Jace takes out TF. Corki takes out Lulu. Shyvana takes out Malachi. And
Corki takes out Ezreal.
EZ.
Shyvana takes out, yeah.
Jace still living. Jace is barely surviving here. That slow hits him. Oh, no, he's going to put up that gate, and he's going to be gone. They won't be catching him. Cho'Gath's just pushing that top lane. So Jace is kind of bringing everybody to that Cho'Gath right now.
Take it for a second. I got a phone.
So that team fight went to the Click Click Boom. Team Purple. Tons and tons and tons of vision. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can see everything right now. There's more blue wards than purple wards, that's for sure. Mandatory surrender, trying to get map awareness, and that's why they've done what they've done. They'll always know when people are bottom or roaming around in the jungle. Ping's going out here from Mandatory surrender. They know that Corki's at bottom, so I think they're going to try and fight this here, knowing they're a man down. Leona's going to flash away, so she won't have that flash for the next fight. It's a 3-something minute cooldown there. Oh God, that Yorick. What is Shyvana doing? Going hard into the paint. Oh, she took the aggro away. Oh, so that way Yorick was all alone. And Shyvana's going to keep surviving. Unbelievable choice of movement there. She did that because everybody aggroed Shyvana. That was just genius. She distracted, that's right. That was a major distraction, leaving Yorick all alone by that tower. And now, the third man down, they're taking a lot of damage. Oh my God, True Shot Barrage goes out. Lulu picks up the kill on TF, and they are going to get more towers and more towers. These objectives are being pushed, and team fights are starting to be won by Mandatory Surrender. 150 gold goes out to the entire team with an 8.8k gold advantage for Mandatory Surrender. 22 minutes in, and we are seeing a lot of action and a lot of pushing from Mandatory Surrender. 0 towers yet for Click Click Boom. The difference here is objectives, folks. And that Twisted Advance is going to go into that Cho'Gath so they can take him out and get that small amount of gold from Cho'Gath. Wasn't really on a killing spree, so wasn't really going to give him that much gold. That's okay. Lulu's getting caught out by herself. Probably not going to make it out of this. Oh, never mind. Here comes Shyvana. Dragons in 1v4. She's out of her mind. EZ going to poke. Lulu going to do what she's got to do. Leona's going to Pop her ult. Arcane shift out. Exhaust on that EZ. Flashing away. They're going to dive this tower. Lulu's going to pop her ult. Is it going to be enough? True Shot Barrage lands and kills Corky right in his face. Unbelievable. They were down a man. I don't really agree with what Shyvana did. TF going to ult. Going to miss. Oh no, he actually gets his son. He gets a double kill. Here comes Jace out of nowhere. TP's in, takes out Twisted Fate, and no tower for you. Click, click, boom. That was defense, folks. And amazing as it was, this Jace is going to keep pushing. He has no fear. Look at him. He's just going to go around the backside. He wants this Leona. I guess he's sick of her because he's chasing hard. And I don't know what he's really doing right now. Interesting. Yeah, he just wants to kill. Jace just wants to fight. He's like, I want to have fun. I want to kill. And how am I going to do that? Starting with Leona. Jace's going to try for these golems here. And pinging for a dragon right now. Oh, Twisted Advance going to go out on that Jace. Jace taking tons and tons of damage. Corky taking lots of damage too. Cho'Gath taking massive amounts of poke from this true damage from Corky. And Corky will get another... Actually, Maokai got both kills. That's a double kill for Mal, which I would have personally have given that to Corky. But Maokai kind of can use it too. So the longer these team fights go on, the better off they're going to be. And they're going to go for this Baron as Shyvana takes out the dragon, completely unaware of the Baron Nashor about to go down. So this game is still neck and neck. 18 and 18 kills. Gold relevance is different, you know, with the amount of objectives pushed from mandatory surrender. And down goes Baron Nashor. 300 gold and experience for their team.
Where you at?
Unbelievable. We are at 25-44.
40.
Tell me when you're at 45.
Now.
I'm a second behind, exactly. Wow. Unbelievable. This game is still on, folks. It ain't over till the Fat Yorick sings, apparently.
Fat Yorick. I like that.
He is fat. He's a big gravy, you know, gravy like, you know, tombstone beer gut. My cat really likes his bone.
I'm really just excited about the fact we're pulling in very highly skilled players for these tournaments. It just goes to show you that, you know,
people want to play, man.
yeah, people come to play. They don't just come to, you know, say, oh, I'm in a tournament, and then just be like, oh, well, I don't have much experience. These people are experienced tournament players.
TF all gonna go out. Where is he gonna land? It goes nowhere. TF takes that True Shot Barrage right to the face, chunking at least 25% of his health. Now these guys have Baron buff right now, but mandatory surrender does not care. Dragon form goes out. Lulu is going to get dived by this.
And that's a huge dragon.
A ton of stuns. That is one big dragon going to go kill that Leona, I believe. Yep. Cho'Gath shuts down Maokai. That's a lot of gold right there. 432.
Leona goes down
Chaos
to
everywhere, all over the screen. I can barely even keep up with this because there's EZ going in that TF. TF tried to vie for position and stun out that EZ. Not going to happen with Shyvana and EZ both poking down this Yorick right here. And all the slows from, oh my god, True Shot Barrage misses. Shyvana slowly actually getting whittled down by Yorick. There, the chase is on, apparently. This game is amazing. This means mandatory surrender did not care that they had Baron. Didn't even affect their choices or even their chance of victory in that team fight, which they just won. And here comes everybody's a little weak, like Shyvana there, and EZ gonna go all in. He's burning, he still manages to live. He arcane shifts away. Oh my god! He's still alive, but he's about to go down. I don't see him last much longer with that twisted event coming from that Maokai. Even though he was pretty much 1v2 there and Shyvana had no health.
Now, what are you thinking of this build from EZ? I haven't seen anybody else build EZ this way. He's got Bloodthirster, Static Shiv, just picked up a Brutalizer and a Ruby Crystal, and he's got...
last game he did this.
Yeah, and he's got that, what's that item called?
What, the Iceborne Gauntlet?
Yeah, the Iceborne Gauntlet. He's got the Iceborne Gauntlet, which I think is a fantastic item, especially on EZ. I mean, he's like, but to
Instead of going Trinity Force,
Yeah.
it's done better.
because it's got the cooldown reduction, the ability power, and I mean, it's got extra mana. I mean, everything EZ needs.
It's cheaper, too. A lot cheaper. Oh, and that Leona goes down hard. No chance for Leona. But right now he's got that Brutalizer and that Ruby Crystal, so he's gonna go for a Black Cleaver. So he's gonna get more armor pen, and his final item will most likely be a Guardian Angel.
Get that true damage in.
This unique, this very unique build. This is the kind of stuff we're gonna be seeing all season long with new items. Stuff we never saw 2 seasons ago, years ago. Lulu. I think she's got that Shirelia's popped, yeah. And they're all going to be getting out of there. Yeah, there's that Maokai popping his dog, diving in. Maokai gets bursted down. Dragon form Shyvana, giant dragon, double kill. Oh my god, Cho'Gath he's huge too. Cho'Gath goes down to Corki. Corki goes down, down, down. I actually don't know who killed Corki. That was so much crazy. Insanity. GG, well played. Mandatory surrender. We'll go on to the finals, my friends. These guys came to play. As no joke whatsoever, putting up a massive, impressive fight. Click, click, boom. Jason what a poor Leona just getting poked down at her base. Can't even leave it.
That's the first round of the semifinals. We got the finals coming up next, and we're definitely going to be seeing mandatory surrender in the finals, but the question is, who are they going to be facing?
The major difference there wasn't really even the team fights until late game, was the amount of objectives that mandatory surrender just seems to be, they have a knack for. They push, they take. They don't care about Dragon as much as they are gathering the resources for later item builds, and that EZ build is truly unique with the Iceborne Gauntlets, the static shit, going for the Black Cleaver there. Of course, I understand that.